Hello, good morning everybody. Here I am your maths teacher, welcoming you to Gurukul English Medium School. How are you all? I hope you all are fantastic. I know you all are enjoying these videos and practicing well at home. Dear kids, watch all our educational videos twice and thrice to understand better. Before starting the lesson, tell me, every day you perform many tasks. How do you do that? Have you any schedule or planning for these things? Yes, teacher. We wake up in the morning and get ready for school. And many things we do. So, what is this? Can you tell me which is the important thing to plan your schedule? How do you follow it? Teacher, we plan our routine according to time. Students, you also follow timetable in this school. Morning, evening and night. Schedule run according to time. Can you guess what is our today's topic? Teacher, I know. Measuring time. Very good. So, let's start our today's topic. Measuring time. In this lesson, we will study time reading by using clock. Clock is a device used to measure, keep and indicate time. The time clock is one of the oldest human invention. Let us understand more about clock and its hands. Minute hand. The large hand in the clock that points to the minute is called minute hand. It takes one round in 60 minutes. 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. The small hand in the clock is called hour hand. When 60 minutes gets over, it moves to the next number. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Second hand. The hand that moves fastest in the clock is called second hand. 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. Dear students, you have learnt in 3rd standard about time reading. Let us revise. Write the time shown by the clocks below in hours and minutes. First, I will read the time of this clock for you. Minute hand is on 9 and hour hand is between 1 and 2. First, we will read the minutes. If you look carefully, there are many small divisions between the numbers of the clock. There are 5 equal divisions between any two numbers. Start counting from beginning. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 and 45. As I explain you, 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. When minute hand is on 3, it is 15 minutes. When it is on 6, it is 30 minutes. When it is on 9, it is 45 minutes. When minute hand reach to 12, it is complete hour. Here minute hand is on 9 means 45 minutes as our hand has crossed 1 o'clock. So write the time of this clock is 45 minutes past 1. Same way, next clock. Minute hand is on 7. You know, when minute hand is on 6 means 30 minutes. Let's count minutes from beginning. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35 minutes past 2 as our hand is between 2 and 3. Read and write this time of clock as 35 minutes past 2. Take one more example. Minute hand is on 3 means 15 minutes and hour hand has crossed 10. 15 minutes past 10. Pooja, now you guess the time of next clock. Minute hand is on 11 and hour hand is on 3.
Teacher, 55 minutes past 2.
Very good. Students, don't get confused. This hour hand looks like on 3, but still 5 minutes are left to get complete hour. That's why it is 55 minutes past 2. Let's read the time using the terms a quarter, half past, a quarter to. Before beginning, remember following points. A quarter of an hour is equal to 15 minutes. Half an hour is equal to 30 minutes. 3/4 of an hour is equal to 45 minutes. 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Observe the clock and write the time. The hour hand is between 1 and 2 and the minute hand is on 3. It is 15 minutes past 1. 1 hour and quarter hour has passed. It is quarter past 1. The hour hand is between 2 and 3 and the minute hand is on 3. It is 15 minutes past 2. 2 hours and a quarter have passed. It is a quarter past 2. The same way, we also say quarter past 3, quarter past 4, quarter past 12, etc. Minute hand is on 6 and hour hand is between 2 and 3. It is
30 minutes past 2.
When 2 hours and a half hour have passed, we say it is half past 2. 30 minutes past 1 is same as half past 1. It is 30 minutes past by 3 in the clock. 3 full hours and 1/2 hour have passed. It is half past 3. In the same way, we can say half past 4, half past 5, half past 12. It is 45 minutes past by 1. A quarter of an hour less than 2 can also be read as a quarter to 2. It is 45 minutes past 12. This can also be read as a quarter to 1. In same way, we also say a quarter to 3, a quarter to 4, a quarter to 12. Remember, while writing 45 minutes as quarter, do not write past word. Let's practice filling the blanks. First, quarter past 3 is equal to quarter means 15 minutes past 3. 15 minutes past 4 means quarter past 4. Third, quarter past 5 means 15 minutes past 5. 45 minutes past 6 means a quarter to 7. Quarter to 10 is equal to 45 minutes past 9. 30 minutes past 9 means half past 9. Dear kids, I hope you understood today's classwork. Practice today's classwork and in the next lecture we will continue this lesson with word problem measuring a period of time. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to Gurukul English Medium School. Here I am your maths teacher. How are you all? I know you all are enjoying these videos and practicing well at home. Tell me which lesson you have studied in last lecture. Teacher, I know, measuring time. That's good. Students, today we are going to continue this chapter, measuring time. Let's practice. Look at this clock and guess the time. Minute hand is on 12 and hour hand is on 5. Teacher, it is 5 o'clock. Teacher, minute hand is on 12 and hour hand is on 8. It is 8 o'clock.
Now tell the time. Minute hand is on 10 and hour hand is between 1 and 2.
Teacher, 50 minutes past 1.
Minute hand is on 4 and hour hand has passed 8.
Teacher,
20 minutes past 8. Minute hand is on 2 and hour hand is on 10.
Teacher, it is 10 minutes past
10. Minute hand is on 3 and hour hand has crossed 6.
Teacher, it is 15 minutes past 6.
You can write quarter past 6 also. Minute hand is on 6 and hour hand is between 6 and 7.
Teacher, 30 minutes past 6 is equal to half past 6.
Minute hand is on 9 and hour hand is between 6 and 7.
Teacher, 45 minutes past 6 is equal quarter to 7.
It is also 3 quarters past 6. Let us understand more about calendar. A calendar is a system of organizing days. It contains days, weeks, months, and year. A calendar can also mean a list of planned events. Study the page of this calendar and answer the questions. How many days does February have?
February has 29 days.
This year, on which day of the week is Independence Day?
This year, the Independence Day is on Saturday.
How many Tuesdays does this month have?
Teacher, this month has 4 Tuesdays.
Which dates fall on Monday?
The dates
3, 10, 17 and 24 fall on Monday. In February, which days occur 5 times? In February, Saturday occurs 5 times. How many days pass before the same day of the week is repeated? 7 days pass before the same day of the week is repeated. Let us know more about leap year. As we have referred to the calendar page of February month year 2020, you will find that the month of February has 29 days. The year having 29 days in February month is called a leap year. If the number denoting a year is divisible by 4, then that year is called a leap year. For example, 2004, 2008, 2012, a leap year. Year 2004 is divisible by 4. Observe the unit place. You can easily recognize the leap year. Do 4 comes in table of 4?
Yes, teacher.
As 4 in the unit place, 2004 is leap year. Year 2008. Look at the unit place. 8 is also divisible by 4. Year 2008 is also leap year. Year 2016. Observe here unit place. 6 is not there in the table of 4. By observing last 2 digits, you can easily recognize leap year. So 16 is divisible by 4. Year 2016
is also leap year. Study and practice the list of this leap year. A leap year has 366 days. Other years have 365 days. Measuring a period of time. Let's study following example. Shiva delivered milk to the Sudha's residence from the 12th of November to the 30th of November. How many days did Shiva deliver milk? Students, tell me, milk was delivered from? Teacher, 12th November. So, milk was not delivered up to the 11th November. Count the days from 1st November to the 11th November. It is 11 days. Therefore, the milk was delivered. Tell me, how many days does the November month has? Teacher, 30 days. So, let's subtract 30 minus 11 is equal to 19 days. You can get the answer by one more method that I will tell you by counting days from 12th November to 30th November. Write the dates from 12th to 30th. If we start from 12 by putting one dot for each day, we will get total 19 dots, means 19 days. Solve. In a certain year, the Ganesh Chaturthi festival started on the 19th of September and ended on the 29th of September. For how many days was the festival celebrated? Students, tell me, the festival started on the teacher 19th September and ended on 29th September. Count the days. So after the 18th up to the 29th September, subtract 18 from 29 is equal to 11. The festival was celebrated for 11 days. Seema reached her hometown for Deepavali on 10th of November and stayed there till the 5th of December. How many days did she spend there? Students, tell me number of days in November. Teacher, 30 days. The month of November has 30 days. Seema reached her hometown on the 10th of November. So, after 9 up to the 30th, count the days or subtract 30 minus 9 is equal to 21. And count the number of days till 5th December. It is 5 days. So she spent 21 plus 5 is equal to 26 days in her hometown. Students, I hope you understood today's classwork. Keep practicing and have a nice day. Take care. Bye. Thank you.